Hello, hello, hello. It's Kathy Meadow at MyStampingSpot.com coming to you with a surprise Saturday visit. I haven't taken my shower yet. I was at a football game last night for my son. And I'm realizing the ink on my hand is still there, so please excuse that. Okay, so I didn't make it to Fun Fold Friday yesterday. It was a crazy day. And I'm having my cataract surgery after the Labor Day Tuesday and Wednesday on my follow-up. So I won't see you till next Thursday. So I thought, you know what, let's get together this morning and, because we won't see each other for a while. All right. I've chosen Magical Meadow to work with. And I am actually probably going to big shot while we're here. And I know I don't typically do that. This whole suite is awesome. This DSP, well, let me start by showing you the DSP. The DSP is fabulous. I want to tell you right off, if you are in my Christmas club, this will show up at your door in October. You'll get a half pack of this DSP. It's absolutely gorgeous. Get a close-up. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hey, KB, good morning. How are you? So, this particular piece is great because you cut it at every 4 inches. And do a card front. I apologize. I'm so sorry. This, to me, looks like a Story Sky. This reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother was all about this kind of dusty rose cranberry combination. Hey, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Personally, I love anything berries. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I would have waited had I thought that this was going to happen. This is Lost Lagoon on the back. I'm going to be rude and blow my nose. I'm sorry. Okay. This is Lost Lagoon on the back. What a great piece of background paper that is. Love it. And then just a very neutral. I think this is Pebble Path. When I was pulling papers to work with today, Misty Moonlight is in this pack. I pulled that. Blueberry's in the pack. Lost Lagoon is in the pack. Mauve is in the pack. And Pebbled Path. And I thought, that's weird. Where's the Pebbled Path? But I think that's it right there. So, because I don't know what I'm doing, I just pulled some of everything. It also has Pretty Peacock. Hey, Nancy, good morning. It also has, thank you, it also has Pretty Peacock in it, which I did not pull because I'm currently out of it. I can't believe it. This is very pretty as a background paper. There's your Misty Moonlight. And this is just, again, great. These are great papers on the back of a card. Add a ribbon and a greeting, and boom, you are done. This is really just great paper. Okay, so like I said, if you are doing my Christmas club, and you don't have to do all 6 months, this will be included in the October Christmas club. Can you believe I'm already talking about October? September's already out there. It's already designed and out there, and people are placing orders for it. This is the gorgeous ribbon that goes with it. It's very, very sheer. You can see through it, but it's got that beautiful silver. It's a true stitching on the edge. It's gorgeous. Hey, Donna, thanks for being here. It is called, what is it called? Oh, it's called Sheer Ribbon. Kind of too simple this morning, isn't it? So you'll be getting a roll of that in October. And, you know, I guess I should be talking about September, but because I pulled the products, I figured I'd let you know. These are the adhesive-backed speckled dots. These are great. These are great. And you know what I really like about these? Even though these are very glittery, this is almost, it's, if I had to guess, and I didn't look in the catalog, but if I had to guess to see the color, I think that this is probably the Pebbled Path color, but it has almost a gray tone to it, which is great for men's cards. Hey, Amy, which is great for men's cards. Even though it's glittery, I still think you could use it for men's cards. So there we go. So this paper, this whole suite will be in the October Club, Christmas Club. Here's the Magical Meadows. I'm going to show you. I haven't even opened my dies yet. This is how you know I'm really, Donna, hey, thank you for sharing that. This is how you know I really sometimes do not give any thought to what I'm doing. And sadly, you're going to be on the back end of that today. Ooh, lots of dies for this. So clearly some pieces that could stand alone, a holly leaf with some holly berries, and oh, look at that. It's like snowflakes. This must just emboss. I wonder if this cuts or embosses. We may just have to play with that to see. And then some pieces that are going to work with the stamped images. Isn't that cute? I love that. And it says, the colder weather brings us together. May the season of sparkle bring joy and delight and winter wishes. Some basic holiday, non-denominational, non-religious greetings. Good for everybody. Okay, I also pulled over white, obviously. I pulled over my... hanging out in the back of my package, my stylish shaped dies. I pulled out my tailor-made tag dies, and I pulled out these awesome nested essential dies. I'm using these more and more. These banners are great, and these kind of rounded rectangular. And all of these dies have stitched shapes to them. So I don't know where we're going with this. So let's, I'm going to blow my nose again. I apologize. Let's see where we can be. What do we want to start with? I think I want to start with this pretty paper. And I actually think I already have some cut. I started experimenting the other day. So this is Misty Moonlight. And I was cutting the piece to see what the different pieces would look like if you just cut basic card front shapes. And truly, I think all of them, so this is busier. This would be best probably with a ribbon and just a greeting. This one is less busy. I think maybe a longer and elongated greeting like this shape with a greeting and maybe a sprig or two coming out of it. This one, I just see a circle. I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing. But I actually think I'm going to do more stamping than we see here. Let's see. Let me go back and look at these papers again. Do you hate that I don't have a project all planned out? I'm sorry that I don't. We have health issue with my family, and I am, I might just use that. I don't know. And so I have not been in my stamp room for a couple days, really. That's very pretty, too. Let's see here. Hey, Karen. Yeah, Karen, it's gorgeous. And I don't know if you caught it or not. I was saying it's going to be the October Christmas Club products. So I am so partial to this. I'm looking at my colors to see. Kind of like that together. Oh, it's on the back. Okay, I was going to use the blues, and I just changed my mind. This is what I was going with, but I'm changing to this. Maybe we'll use those other ones another day. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I don't know what my card base is, and I don't know what I'm cutting for dies, but I am going to cut a piece at 5 1/4 by 4, kind of your basic top layer. And then because I want to use the back side of this, I think I'm going to do an angle cut. And I am not even going to measure it. A lot of times I do corner to corner. But I think I'm going to kind of just, I don't know, maybe that's an inch, maybe. But as you can see, I'm not measuring it. I'm kind of just winging it. And see why that didn't work? Because now I don't have a nice rectangle. So what I needed to do is cut 2 pieces. And actually, I think that's too big. Now that I see that. Unless I did it that way. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, it's still not a rectangle, but you know what? I'm going to do corner to corner. I was going to try to be a little creative, but I guess we're not going to be so creative this morning. I guess we're going to stick to the basics. So, in order to get the rectangle to work, you have to cut 2 pieces. And really, let me show you what you really have to do. I'm going to do a 4-inch piece. Don't worry, all these pieces will get used somewhere else. No, 5 1/4. I apologize, 5 1/4. 5 1/4 by 4. And to do what I'm doing, you'll make 2 cards this way instead of 1. And then what you want to do is flip them so that opposite sides are facing up. Then if you cut them on the diagonal, as you can see, Saturday morning, my brain's not working too good this morning. Then when you cut them on the diagonal, you will have the makings for 2 card fronts, like that. Okay, now that that's done, let's do this mauve color. I love this mauve color with this. So let's see. Okay, thank you. You're funny. Thank you, Karen. You are sweet. One of the benefits of doing this, of being online, is I've met so many awesome people. I have so many friends near and far, and it's really awesome. I guess I might as well do 2. So I'm doing 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And I'm cutting 2 because I have 2 card bases here. I'm going to put my cutter aside for a minute while I look at this, and then we're going to decide what we need. Anybody remember the old Muppets? Now I'm curious. Look at that. I guess this paper could go either way. The reason why I flipped this was I was curious if it needed to go one way or another. But I guess it really doesn't. So I'm going to put the berries on the bottom. My theory is I'm going to kind of put some kind of sprigs going up this way. Like this. All right. You are awesome, Karen. You are awesome. Okay. I'm going to take all these scraps and I'm going to put them to the side so they don't get ruined or lost. And I am going to adhere this down. I am going to commit to this. So let me throw a little adhesive on here. Even though it doesn't seem to want to work this morning. There we go. Some days your fingers just don't work. So it's only 1/8 of an inch, so you have to get it really close. Gosh, I'm almost kind of wishing I had left one of these whole. But I'm not turning back. I'm sticking with it now. Maybe that's a card for another day. Okay. I love the ribbon that's in this suite. I think it's fabulous. It's very elegant, And I don't, this particular card, I'm not going to really call elegant the way it's kind of being put together, but I think that the ribbon is still going to look nice with it, even though, sorry, I'm having trouble chewing gum and walking at the same time, apparently. Even though it's a little off, but we'll make do. Yeah, look at that. So I already know I'm using this ribbon because I love this ribbon. I think that this will kind of be a nice combination of elegance with a little more, I would almost consider this a little more rustic, this berry print. The blue floral, I think, is more elegant, but this, to me, is just, I'm going to do a bow, because I can change it to a square knot after the fact. I can't take a square knot and change it to a bow because you need more ribbon for that. So I'm going to do a bow here, and then we'll make decisions after about if we want to change it. I need to do a scrap ribbon card. Have you all seen a scrap ribbon card before? Karen, can you see my comments? Oh! You had to send 200 stars to see your comments, Donna? That's crazy. I don't understand that. Tell you the truth, I'm not really sure what the whole stars thing is about. When I look at my Facebook, I don't see a place to do stars. Hey, good morning, Karen. Okay, so there's where we're at. I'm not going to do a card base yet. We'll decide on that color after. So, do we want to stamp or do we want to just die cut? What do we feel like doing this morning? I think I'm going to just do some die cuts. Reason being, well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's start with some die cuts and then we'll move over to stamping after. I have to stamp a greeting anyway, but I'm going to set these aside. And I'm just going to choose a couple pieces. Let's see. I think, what do I want to bring in? I guess I don't want to bring in the blues. I think I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon. And this almost looks like it has berries. I think I'm going to use the mauve. The Lost Lagoon and mauve. For this one, what else is on here? Let's see. Maybe this one. I'm going to pull this one because I'm thinking we might pull in a third color. I'm not really sure. Maybe some vellum? Do you think? I don't know. I know I'm going to cut these two colors right now at 3 inches. Oh, you pay for stars? Huh. Very strange. I don't understand. I'll have to look into it, Donna, and see if it's something I'm doing, or because I'm not familiar with the whole stars thing. I'm gonna research it. Maybe I'll have some answers for you. Okay, I'm just cutting smaller pieces so they're not so bulky on the mini boss, the baby boss. And let's see. So we need our white layer and 2 clear layers. And I feel like I want a different color. I wish I had silver paper. Silver would be beautiful with this. I don't. I'm wondering if I have silver sparkle paper. I'm looking real quick here, girls. Hang tight for 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me see if I have some silver sparkle paper. I don't think I do. I know we carry some in the main catalog, but sadly, I don't think I have it. Can't believe I don't have it. Oh, wait. Ah, yes. I was going to be shocked if I didn't have every single thing in the catalog. Who's with me? All right, so this is kind of over-the-top glitter. I think that there's a nicer glitter coming in the holiday catalog. Or online, maybe online. So this is kind of chunky glitter, and I'm not sure I would typically use this. However, that said, I am only going to use it for a really skinny piece. So I think it will work. I think I'm going to use it for this here. And let's hope it comes out. So the thing I wrestle with is, do you cut on glitter paper on the glitter side or on the paper side? And I've done both. And I'm going to run this back through. Well, maybe not. Let's see how it goes. I've done both. Oh, it looks like it came out pretty good. I'm looking to make sure before I pull the die off. I'm going to do this real quick because this is very thick paper. And I just want to make sure that I get it really clean. Oh, well, now I don't know if I'm doing it again. I want to make sure I get it really clean so that I don't tear the paper, because there's a lot of little delicate pieces in here. Let's see. You cut the backside, Karen. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? We're experimenting this morning with no particular direction. Yes, like I said, sometimes I do cut the backside of the paper. I haven't really deemed which I think is best. Let me put it to you that way. I think it's a personal preference thing. I do think if you cut the back, you're less likely to dull these blades. I've never heard that. That's just kind of my own intuition. But, can't pull this apart. I'm telling you, this is thick, thick paper. So this is good that I only had to do the one pass. I wasn't certain that it would come out in one pass. And because of the chunky glitter, it just does not want to separate from itself. Let's see. Facebook always wants money. Everybody wants money, don't they? Okay. So there's my paper. And as suspected, even though it's very chunky and not my personal taste, I do like it because these lines are so fine. So when I look at this, it doesn't really do much for me. It's a little... all I can think of is this reminds me of 1972 discos. Okay, that's what I think of when I see this. But I do like it in the little thin twigs. I think it's a nice, very glittery accent. So, there's that. All right, let me do some cardstock with these other pieces. Let's see if I can do them both at once. I'm not certain I can, but I'm going to try. I'm actually going to just tear this down a little bit so I can try to get both on here at once, because I'm all about minimizing how many times I crank this thing through. And let's see if we can get this one on here. Oh, yep, we're going to make that work. Okay. And then I need to decide what shape I am doing for my words. So one of the sayings is about the colder the weather brings us together. I don't know if I like that. May the season of sparkle bring you joy and delight. I do like that, but I don't think I'm going to like that shape on here. And this one says winter wishes. I may go with this because I am thinking a circle. This would be a very big circle. We'll check it out in a minute. I'm just going to set this to the side while we try to get this out. I'm sorry I didn't pre-die cut because I know nobody needs to sit and watch me die cut. Just wasn't that advanced today. You have a pack of that chunky glitter and honey. Oh. So one thing I noticed about that chunky glitter paper. Oh, I lost the I'm trying to read the rest of Karen's comment. The new glittery in Caddy is not so thick. Oh, interesting. So I thought this was the new glitter because I've gotten rid of everything. More Dazzle. Let me see. I'm pulling out a big Caddy, Karen, to see. Jeez, I hope I didn't grab something retired. Hope I didn't grab something retired. Let's see. This is the main catalog, which is why I can show you the inside. I can't show you the inside. 6. Textured. Nope. More Dazzle 6x6 specialty paper. So this is not 12x12. This is the 6x6 that I'm working with here. So, but I do know that there is a glitter paper coming in the online, is it online exclusives? I saw it somewhere, and it does not look to be the big chunky stuff. Don't apologize, Karen. Never apologize. Okay. Now we need a shape. So here's my thought. We're going to stamp something. I'm worried about losing these dies. We're going to stamp something, and we're going to kind of tuck in a spray behind it. Like so. Something to that effect. Maybe the silver will be on top. I don't know. But I'm thinking circle. Maybe that shape. I guess that shape wouldn't be so bad either, would it? Let's see if this fits any of these. Well, it definitely fits that. It would have to be vertical, which I think would be okay. Maybe we'll use that one. So these are, if you haven't seen them yet, the Nested Essential dies. For the heck of it, I'm also going to cut, I'm going to put these dies back before I lose them. Don't want to lose them. I'm also going to cut a circle just for the hay of it because I really feel like circle is what this needs, but I'm not sure any of these are going to fit the circle. Oh, possibly. That definitely would fit. I'm not sure if the bigger circle is going to work. It definitely would fit those words. Oh, maybe? Okay. Let's cut a circle. Let's cut another shape. We'll stamp it. You can tell me what you think. Put these back. These are my stylish shape dies. So I am pulling a mauve ink pad, and I am going to put I'm just cutting a 3-inch strip of white so that I can run these through together. What happened to my other shape? Oh, there it is. I see it. I know I always look like chaos, don't I? Does everybody work in chaos like this? I try not to. I don't know how I always wind up so... Remember that if you have the baby boss, you need to stagger the plates. Nested. Donna likes the nested. Karen likes the nested. Okay, well, maybe we're going to use the nested then. Sorry, I have to blow my nose again. And I have to take a swig of coffee. I'm really sorry. Okay. I'm going to put those there so I don't lose them. Okay. Whoa, look at my cup wobble. I spilled a cup of coffee all over my DSP the other day. All right, let's stamp a couple greetings. And then we'll pick one. So the colder the weather, the colder weather brings us together. I like that. I like that. I have this dream. I'm sure it'll never be realized, but I have this dream that I would like to get like a big Winnebago and go around the country and actually meet all you guys. Plan events like in every state and get to meet you guys. All right, I have a little halo, but I'm fairly certain we can put a gem over that if we decide to go with that one. Oh, crooked. So this stitching shouldn't... See, now, this is why I love circles. This stitching shouldn't be turned over, but I'd rather have the reverse stitching than have it crooked on my card. Oh, maybe we'll do one of each. I'm making 2 cards. Then you can vote and tell me which one you actually liked better. How about that? So this is, your craft space is just as messy when you're stamping. Winnebagos are made in a town west of my... Oh, really, Karen? That's interesting. Yeah, I could bring my dogs. I wouldn't bring them to the events, but I could bring them in the... I can't make 2 cards because I ain't cut enough pieces. Well, we're just going to pick one. I don't know if I want the sparkle on top. Maybe we do sparkle in the middle. Ah, thank you. Hey, Pat, how you doing? I didn't see you on here this morning. All right. So I didn't cut enough of these guys, and I'm not going to make you sit through it. So I am going to just put this like this, and you can tell me what you think. Do you still like it on this shape? Or do you like it on the stitched? So these are the, gosh, you'd think I'd remember the name of them. Stylish shape die. Or do you like it on the nested die? What do you think? I know, it's a beautiful color palette. This DSP is kind of really unusual in the colors it pulls together. I am going to pull glue dots, and that's how I'm going to get these pieces on the back of whichever label. Oh, we have a circle. Donna says a circle. Oh, and Karen says a circle. Isn't that interesting? And you guys were thinking nested. Oh, and Elaine says nested. All right, well, I'm going to do the circle, and then I'll tell you what. I'll go off camera, I'll cut some more of these, I'll put this one together with the nested die, and then we'll have both, and you'll be able to see both finished products. All right? I won't make you sit through it, though. Okay, I'm going to start by putting the green on the circle first, the Lost Lagoon. It's not green, it's Lost Lagoon. I want to make sure I have it the right way. And I'm not going to use a lot of glue dots initially, because I think what I'll do is hold it down with dimensionals after the fact. Then, now I'm going to tell you, this big sparkle paper, if you own this or if you purchase this, like I said, it's in the main catalog. Regular adhesive doesn't work too good with this. You really need either a glue dot or like the white Tombow glue. You don't want to try to use, like if you were doing a layer on a card. By the way, speaking of which, this is great. I don't have a scrap piece. Oh, I do have a scrap piece of DSC. If you die cut expensive paper like this, don't just throw this away. Throw a layer of DSP over it and put it on a card, because who's ever going to know what's behind the DSP, right? So, yes, Karen. I think that's why my eye goes to the circle as well. Karen's saying because everything else is so angular, it's nice to have the circle. So don't throw this away. Put a layer over it, and that way you really get the most out of your products. I have a glue dot stuck on my fingernail. Okay. Did you ever see me take so long to do anything? I usually rush through everything. Guess it's one of those mornings. All right, and then we're going to put this last one on. And again, I'm just doing one glue dot to get it situated. Then I'm going to use dimensionals to really get it all stuck down. Yeah, try not to rip it. Like that, I think. Love that. Okay. Now I need dimensionals. Now I'm going to put loads of dimensionals on this so that I make sure those little sprigs really stay in place and not wiggling all over the place. There we go. That's a lot of dimensionals on that circle. So I'll just pull all these off. It's interesting that this paper has the blueberry and the misty moonlight in it. So if you're tuning in late and you're wondering, I did let everybody know that this is going to be in the October Christmas kit. I know everybody's ordering for the September Christmas kit right now, which is going to have all that cute bear sweet product, the cute bear sweet. But I'm glad I did the bow. I like the bow. I'm going to just trim the ends just a little bit, and I'm going to leave it a bigger bow. I just think it kind of adds to the elegance a little bit. And now I need to put some bling on to hide my boo-boo. I think I'm going to do this Lost Lagoon. And then I think this is probably like silver. I'm going to put some of those up here where you see them a little better. Like that. Again, these are the adhesive back speckled dots. These are coming in, well, not in September. We're in September. All right, we need to put this on a white card base now. So let me get my cutter. So I'm going to do this one a vertical card. So I'm going to score it 5.5. So you want the thick white. I'm going to admit I just have the regular white, the basic white, but you're going to want a thick white card base. There's a lot of weight to this, so you want some extra weight in your card base to make sure that it stays well. Let me get a bone folder for that. That didn't score very well. All right, I'm going to flip this over and add lots of adhesive. I know you guys see me not add a lot of adhesive, but this one I am, because there's a lot of weight to the front of this card. That sparkle paper is heavy, the gems are heavy, all the ribbon. There we go. Ta-da! I love it. I love how it turned out. Not bad, considering, let's see. Just looking at a few. Well, tried to comment and wouldn't let me click the circle X. I'm going to have to go back and read your comment and see what's going on. Hey, Ruby. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to finish this one off with this shape. I'll go back and re-die cut. Interesting, look at this is a lot lighter than here. So it'll be interesting to see what this all looks like with the lighter background. And then I'll post a picture of both. All right, guys, thanks for being here with me on a Saturday morning. It is gorgeous here in New England. We are having the best Labor Day weather. Not humid, warm, sunny, gorgeous, cool nights. I hope you are blessed with good weather where you are. And again, I'm having my second cataract surgery Tuesday, so I won't see you Tuesday. I have my follow-up on Wednesday. I will not see you Wednesday because, it's an hour away. It takes up most of the day. And then, so I will see you Thursday. I'll see you next Thursday. And by then, the catalog will be live. I posted a link to my newsletter. All the links for all my classes are in there. These are the make and takes featuring new product coming September 6th. So if you make a purchase on September 6th, I will send you these free. If you are waiting on August make and takes, they are going out this afternoon. And this class is the first class that's going out. It's my Halloween class. And I think it's mailing September 13th. So this is going sooner rather than later. So this would probably be, if you like Halloween, this would be the first one. And you'll get the candy corn. This will be the first class you'd want to sign up for if you were thinking about signing up for any classes. All right. Happy Labor Day. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. And I will see you all next Thursday. Thanks, guys. Bye.